A very good evening from the Alton Towers Resort, where I'm back for a second visit to Scarefest 2021. Tonight's focus is going to be heading round all the different areas of the park, capturing the atmosphere and getting lots of footage of the rides in the dark. Because when me and Charlotte was here just a couple of days ago on the first night of Scarefest, there was so much going on that we didn't have a chance to head round all the different areas and get some footage of the rides at night, and also the gorgeous sunset that there is tonight as well. And I'll start with that shortly over in X Sector. Yeah, like I say, if you haven't already, check out our vlog from the opening night. We've got our reviews from the 4 different scare mazes here at Alton Towers, along with the new Trick or Treat Town, and we also watched the awesome entertainment over on the front lawn stage as well. But yeah, a really nice night for it tonight. Gorgeous sunset, dry weather conditions, perfect for getting some shots of all the rides in the dark. Oh, look at this absolutely gorgeous shot towards X Sector and the Smiler just there. More inversions than any other roller coaster in the world at 14, and a gorgeous sunset over X Sector tonight. Look at that, absolutely spectacular. That much so, I'm going to walk around the corner and just show you another angle of that sunset, and also get Oblivion in the background as well. I absolutely love watching the sun go down here at Alton Towers. The golden hour in theme parks is beautiful. It's something that we don't get very often in our UK parks because they're not normally open late enough, but that's the good thing about Scarefest, and especially today with the sun, it's absolutely spectacular. And the atmosphere down here, oh look at it, all the smoke coming out from Freak Show and just hovering over the water there with the backdrop of the gorgeous towers. Honestly, it's a great night for walking around the park and getting some footage. But up first, going to show you a few minutes of highlights from the Alton Ancestors here on the stage, because yes, at 6:15 during Scarefest, they're actually here on the main stage all together. As me and Charlotte mentioned the other day, they've got 2 sets of Ancestors on Tower Street throughout the morning and into the afternoon, and also on Fountain Square by Hex. But yeah, at 6:15 they all come together and do one big show on the stage, so I'm going to put in a bit of footage of that for you all now. I've got to say, the Alton Ancestors are amazing on Tower Street, but they're even better on the stage. With the new set design for this year, all the lighting and smoke, brilliant on the stage. And yeah, with both sets of Ancestors together on there, it makes it an even more incredible dance show. Not to be missed, 6:15 during Scarefest. Oh, I've got to say, the sky is absolutely gorgeous tonight. And yeah, down here, just on the edge of Mutiny Bay, the Singing Ghosts are back for 2021. Absolutely love these. So simple, but really effective. Honestly, what a night for coming and getting some shots for you all here at Alton Towers. The sky is just so moody tonight. Look at that shot. The clouds, the moon there above the beautifully lit Towers ruins. How atmospheric is that? Honestly, stunning. Oh, it's such a gorgeous night, honestly, beautiful. But yeah, just thought I'd show you over here at Battle Galleons, because as much as it's not open on an evening during Scarefest, and let's face it, that's probably a good idea, because you'd get absolutely soaked. And yeah, on these cold autumn nights, it wouldn't be the best. But yeah, it looks really nice, all lit up. They've actually left the waterfall going just over there as well. And yeah, just looks really nice with all the lighting. And something that Alton Towers have done for Scarefest this year is focused on the lighting around the park. As much as they use generators for a lot of them, such as this one, they've actually put coloured gels on them this year and to add a bit more atmosphere instead of them all just being white lights. So yeah, as you can see, we've got a nice orange over Mutiny Bay and Battle Galleons here, which is really good to see. Well, I've got to say, the Tower's ruins are looking absolutely gorgeous tonight, especially with the restored banqueting hall window. And the good thing is we can now enjoy it with the original Scarefest themed audio again. Some of our feedback from Friday night, the opening night of Scarefest, was the fact that it actually replaced a lot of the themed audio on the main pathways around the park with some very heavy metal rock music. Don't get me wrong, I love a bit of heavy metal, love some rock music, but I just don't think it fit on the main pathways around the park, especially as it is a family event. Well, listen to this, folks. It's back. Here we go. We've got that Scarefest music back around the park. I'm not saying that our feedback and our vlog had anything to do with it, but from reading the comments from Friday's vlog, it seemed like a lot of you felt the same with the audio. So yeah, very pleased that it's gone back to that Scarefest music. It's sounding so much better. Theme Park Worldwide. Hey, Theme Park Worldwide on YouTube. Honestly, it's so nice to have this atmospheric music back again and enjoy the view here of Garden Lights Walk, Whispering Souls. Oh, it's so spooky, isn't it? Just see the top of the pagoda fountain down there off to the right, the awesome conservatories off to the left. Oh, it's beautiful. Well, I just thought I'd show you some of the themed lighting here on the walkway down to Hex. Yeah, you've got all the blue lights shining on the walls. It looks really good. And Hex up here is covered in atmospheric lighting. So let's go up here, have a closer look at that. Oh yes, this is really what I like to see. You've got a couple of power cans shining up there onto Hex, and it looks amazing. It's probably the best it's ever looked at Scarefest with the lighting on Hex. Brilliant. Lighting and audio throughout the parks may not mean much to some people. However, I really feel like they're a big part of the overall experience, and just to have that atmospheric Scarefest music back again and see all of the new theme lighting what they put around the park is really good to see. It's amazing actually just how much audio adds to the experience. We saw that on Friday night walking around thinking, oh, what's going on with the music? And you got all this new lighting, but the audio just didn't fit with that atmosphere. Now just coming up here into Fountain Square, hearing that again, and yeah, just looking at all of this new lighting is great to see. Oh, look at this, absolutely gorgeous with the blue and green lighting. And yeah, like I was saying before, even the generators have got filters on now. Like you've got some orange ones up there, you've got the red ones just off to the side. And here we are at Trick or Treat Town that I knew was going to look good at night. I wanted to come and see this Friday, but we was that busy, just didn't have time. But yeah, nicely lit up there, the green on the sign. Love all the details. And yeah, you've got all the festoon lights up here as well. At first glance, you'll look at them and think, oh, they're just standard bulbs. They're actually pumpkin lights up there. But yeah, have a good look at those. They look really nice. And down here, the facade of Trick or Treat Town looks really good, all lit up. Not many people down here though. In fact, there's nobody in the queue. Maybe they'll find that the price is a little bit too high for it. That's what we found. I mean, if you want to hear our review from the Scare Mazes and this new attraction, and then of course check out the vlog that's now online on the channel. Like I say, this is more about going around, capturing the atmosphere, the lighting. Oh, there we go. There's a few more people down there at the bottom. Didn't spot those guys. But yeah, the dungeons look really atmospheric as well, just over there with the flames on the outside. Really good to see. But yeah, lighting took a big step up this year. And of course, having the Retro Squad rides and Flavio's Fabulous Fandango over there means they've all got lights on too. So we're going to go and see those. Well, look at this, my first time actually seeing the lighting up here in action at night on Flavio's Fabulous Fandango. It looks nice, doesn't it? That's the good thing with Alton bringing in these 4 temporary travelling rides for this year. They're all kitted out with LED lighting, and yeah, it looks great. Like, I'm a big fan of that. What I like with this one though is how it's got the themed audio, it's a complete package. But it just make you think what's going to happen to these rides for next year. You know, there's 4 temporary rides at Alton Towers this year. Will they be replaced for next year? Are they going to keep these still in place? Who knows? But this is the only one, of course, that's got like all the theming around, like the glitter balls just here, the theme soundtrack. It's got a permanent queue line with all the wooden fencing and everything. So yeah, it'd be really interesting to see what happens with these. But lighting looks amazing on there. Round from the world of David Williams here into Dark Forest then now. Yeah, not really much in terms of theme lighting around here, unfortunately. Still bright white lighting, so that'd be nice to see them do more in the future. However, the reason they really have to keep it quite bright is so, of course, on the CCTV, the ride operators can see all of the track and riders going around. So yeah, that's one of the reasons. But yeah, it would be nice if they could bring back some low level lighting maybe around the pathways and still keep the coaster lit up for safety reasons. But yeah, still, I'm not complaining with the amount of theme lighting we've got this year though. It really is good to see. We're going to have a look at Roller Disco now around the corner. Well, looks like I spoke too soon with that one. We've actually put green gels on the lights down here by 13. So yeah, that's really nice to see. Lights all the trees up in a very spooky green. Roller Disco over there, looking awesome. Oh yeah, I'm going to take a little stroll around there to see that. Look at all the lighting on it. But yeah, it's good to see. Obviously you've got 13 down here that's got the nice glow on it from the lighting. And yeah, look at Roller Disco. Brilliant. I'm looking forward to seeing what Alton Towers do with these flats next year. They've been very popular with guests, as much as I'd prefer to see some nice themed attractions instead of these, you know, some themed flat rides. They've been a real crowd pleaser. They've helped spread the crowds during what has been a very busy year for Alton Towers, which is really good to see. How you doing? You all right? Theme Park Worldwide on YouTube. Yeah, look at the lighting. Oh wow, really bright. Feel like I'm back at the fun fair. Yeah, look at all of that. Really bright lighting on Roller Disco. To see more of a focus on themed lighting for Scarefest this year. It's something that they've not really done much of the past few years, other than on Towers Street. So yeah, I'm a big fan of that. At the back of the park where it was just Trick or Treat Town, really nice all around that area, Fountain Square. Dark Forest, I'd like to see a bit more done, but Roller Disco looks good with all the lighting down there. And then of course, made my way now down past the beautifully lit Towers ruins here into X Sector. We'll have a look at Oblivion, the Smiler, Enterprise, and also Mixtape as well. Honestly, they don't need much lighting down here because the Marmalizer screen is so bright. I mean, look at it. It's crazy. Yeah, I love it. So atmospheric. All the music playing down here at the Smiler. And of course, a great night ride down here at Alton Towers as well. What I'm going to be doing next week is filming a vlog all about the queue times leading up, of course, if you're going to be visiting during October half term. But yeah, tonight down here, the Smiler looking very atmospheric. 40-minute wait for this Gerstlauer Infinity Coaster. Yeah, you saw it earlier on with that awesome sunset. Look at it now down here. Bit of blue lighting. These ones have got gels on actually shining down. Yeah, look at this. But yeah, in terms of the queue line, it's got no lighting at all. It doesn't need it. That screen is so bright. What a coaster, and without this ride, me and Charlotte would never have met. If you don't know the story, we was here watching the construction of the Smiler in early 2013 because the ride was delayed. They were having issues with the groundwork and yeah, all the construction of the ride. But it did mean that me and Charlotte met, so if the Smiler had never opened, and most importantly, if it never had been delayed, we'd never have met. Yeah, we might never have met. You know, it's amazing, honestly, what a story. Yeah, great to see the Smiler with that blue shining down. Got Enterprise over here in X Sector as well, but looks great.
Please keep one shepherd.
Here we go then. Well, here's a look at Mixtape and the lighting on there. Wow, that's a pretty awesome lighting package, isn't it? Strobing away. Oh, there we go. It's more of a festive, spooky mode now for this wonderful season. There you go. Bit of purple for Halloween on there and green. Oh, I love it. But yeah, the lighting on these is great. As much as I really want to see some permanent flat rides with theming to replace these, it's so nice to see something and add into the capacity. And for an event like Scarefest, having these rides actually really adds to the atmosphere. Would have been good if you could have changed the music to some more scary audio for Halloween. However, it is mixtape, it's all the retro squad, 80s themes, so yeah, they've kept it on theme with that, which I like, you know. As much as it would have been even better if they could have done some 80s Halloween songs. What 80s Halloween songs is there out there? I don't know, but yeah, still, I'm really pleased with how these rides have done for Alton Towers this year. It's been a busy season for the park with lots of events, so the fact they've had extra capacity with these rides has been brilliant. And yeah, next year is going to be really interesting to see. In 2022, will these remain? Will we see some more of the Retro Squad rides? You know, could we see some replacements? Or will we see nothing? Or will we see permanent rides? Who knows? But yeah, looking forward to finding out in 2022. Oh, I mean, let's face it, Oblivion always looks intimidating here at Alton Towers. It opened in 1998. B&M dive coaster, the original and still one of the best in my opinion. There's nothing like plunging down this drop. It's actually 180 foot. You might stand here and look at it and think, what? No way. Well, it goes really far underground, this. It's a brilliant ride, and yeah, the lighting is awesome on Oblivion. Oh, just listen to it as the shuttle enters. It's that deep, dark hole. I love it. Just down here at Spinball Wizardman now, and yeah, as much as there's no themed lighting down here, just thought I'd show you this Mara spinning coaster at night so you can see what it's like down here. Not that much of a dark ride, but like I say, as much as it'd be nice to see themed lighting around, it's harder at the Merlin parks because of safety reasons. You've got to be able to see the track when you're operating a coaster on the CCTV. So yeah, it's one of them that, you know, as much as green, orange lighting would look great around here, or any other colour that's spooky, yeah, it's a hard one for Alton Towers to do, and their procedures that they've got in place at the Merlin parks, meaning that, you know, you've got to be able to see the track on CCTV. All the right reasons though, of course, that is for safety reasons. Continuing our tour around then here at Alton Towers in the dark, and yeah, just thought I'd show you the big logos they've got here on Towers Street. We briefly saw these the other night, but yeah, just thought I'd show you this one here on the left over by the box office. Very nice, Alton Towers Scarefest logo. In fact, I'm going to walk up this way a little bit so you can see it better from this angle. But yeah, these are huge, and yeah, really nice to see them doing more when it comes to themed lighting. Yeah, literally just shining down from up there on the box office. Yeah, let me just spin you around this way. There you go, Alton Towers Scarefest on the floor. Looks awesome, that. Well, it's completely different to Friday night, isn't it? Like, we were standing here with that music blasted out. Tonight we've got this lovely Scarefest audio back, and honestly, I might be talking about it a lot, but it just shows audio makes such a big difference at these events, and just at theme parks in general, it really does. Anyway, we're going to carry on now, walking through Mutiny Bay, past Wicker Man, and up towards Forbidden Valley. Continuing with the theme then of some nice atmospheric lighting at Scarefest this year. Heave Ho, looking really good over there. That's always got the lights on. However, they've put some blue ones over at the back there as well that are quite atmospheric. And yeah, again, just over here next to Marauders Mayhem, they've actually put jowls up there as well, over on the generator lights. So yeah, as much as they are still temporary lights with the generators, at least they put some theme lights on there, and the jowls, just to give a bit of colour to the different areas, which is really nice to see. This brightens it up a bit, instead of it just being the same colour all the time, just adds to that spooky atmosphere of the park. Oh, here we go. Look at Wicker Man. I mean, this blew us away on Friday with all the atmospheric theme lighting. But yeah, really good to see that they've brought it back for this year. No flames on tonight, and the E-lights seem to be on in the structure as well. As you can see just there, like all the emergency lighting's on. Yeah, I'm not too sure why that is. But yeah, hopefully that'll get sorted out soon. I'm sure it will do. But yeah, look at this. Honestly, they've done a cracking job with the lighting around Wicker Man this year. One of the highlights of Scarefest is a ride on Wicker Man at night. It's a great ride in the daytime, but oh boy, at night this coaster is even more phenomenal. Look at it, all the misters on there, the flames just out here at the front as well. You don't really see these that much in the daytime. I mean, they are on, but yeah, you've got the 4 flame machines just down here. These ones are fake, obviously, but yeah, you've got another real one just there that add to the atmosphere of this ride. Brilliant. Over here then at the entrance to Katanga Canyon now, one of the themed areas here at the park. And yeah, as you can see, you got all the theme light in there shining on the iconic sign. And they've got all the festoon lights that lead up the pathway there. They've had these for a few years, festoons on this path, but this year they've completely replaced them, put all new ones up there. And they also redid the posts as well that they're hanging from. Just a small little things, but it saves them being generators all down that path. So yeah, I'm pleased with that. I'm not going to walk up through Katanga Canyon though. I'm going to head down Haunted Hollow, because I know there's some new lighting down there too. So welcome one and all to a very spooky Haunted Hollow. Here we go. They've actually put some nice atmospheric lighting down here. Green and blue from what I can see here on the pathway, which is really good to see. Anybody remember Haunted Hollow Live when they used to have actors down here at Scarefest? We're talking over 10 years ago now, but oh, it used to be so good. I'd love to see something like that back again, especially with there being no scare zones anymore. Something like that down here would be brilliant and really add to the event again. So much more atmospheric with this lighting here, shining up into the trees. Really good to see as we continue down here along Haunted Hollow. Oh, really atmospheric down here in Haunted Hollow. Love the sound effects that you get, just sensor activated when you walk past these statues. Love it. Oh, so spooky with all the lighting and sound effects around here in Haunted Hollow. Right, 20 minutes to go until ride close. Literally, I've been running around tonight to get everything in for you, just to see it all. You got to think it's not pitch black still until about 6:45, and with ride close being at 9 o'clock, just to get around the whole park, get the footage of what I want to show you all. It's still pretty hard in that time frame. You got to think though, the clocks will be changing soon, so it means we're going to get a couple of hours extra of nightfall here at Alton Towers to head round and get some night rides in. So that's when I'll be doing loads of rides. I just wanted to try and capture as much of the atmosphere and bring you that content for Scarefest. And I really feel like we've done that across the 2 vlogs now. From Friday, we got the mazes done, but we didn't really see the rest of the park. Blimey, it's so quiet tonight here at Alton Towers. Sunday evening, first weekend of Scarefest. I thought it'd be really busy through to the end, but yeah, it's not tonight. 20 minutes to go until the ride's closed, like I say, and yeah, you could probably ride Jewel with nobody in there at all. Crazy. I really am a big fan of what they've done this year with the lighting. Honestly, it's so much better for going around and taking photos and videos as well, just to capture the atmosphere. It's great, loads better than it was in previous years. And yeah, as much as they are generators, it just adds something to the event, having more themed lighting around, which is very good to see. Nemesis Subterra over there, or should I say the former Nemesis Subterra building. Phalanx Control. I've actually seen somebody walking around in a Nemesis Subterra uniform today. I'm pretty sure it's somebody just dressed up though for Halloween. However, what a great costume. Started a bit of speculation about that one, I can tell you that. Simply the Beast since 1994. Honestly, it still gives me them vibes walking down here towards Nemesis in Forbidden Valley. Even more so with all the red lighting, the music blasting out. Honestly, it's brilliant. I think whilst I'm down here, you know, I'm gonna have to have a ride on the Beast. Look at it. It's absolutely deserted tonight. Well, and with just a 0-minute wait, it'd be rude not to, wouldn't it? So yeah, I'm gonna have a ride on Nemesis to end my night, and yeah, I'll get a bit more footage of Nemesis in action. We'll have a look at Funk and Fly, and also Galactica down here as well. just had an awesome night ride on Nemesis. You saw some off-ride footage there. There's not as much atmospheric lighting around it, but hopefully they might add some by the end of the event, fingers crossed. You know what, it's always great to get back on that legendary ride. It's a beautiful coaster, a world-class coaster. I'm so lucky that I only live 10 minutes away, that I can come and ride it when I want. I really do appreciate that. It's an awesome ride, and yeah, always great to get back on Nemesis, especially at night. And yeah, you're seeing it there just behind me, but let me talk more about it. Funk and Fly, one of the retro squad rides down here in Forbidden Valley. Looks absolutely awesome at night with the lighting package on there. Like I said earlier on, I'm really hoping we see some themed replacements to these flat rides, ideally for 2022. But it's been so different having these this year, and with how busy the park's been with all the extra events, honestly, it really has been needed from a capacity point of view. And yeah, they look really pretty at night, don't they, with all the lights? Absolutely awesome. And yeah, tomorrow night I'm going to be seeing lots more pretty lights as I make my way to Hull Fair, one of the biggest fun fairs in Europe, and that'll be the next vlog coming up. Well, just before we end tonight's update then, here from Alton Towers Scarefest, just thought I'd show you the lighting down here at Galactica and the roller coaster restaurant. Something that they've done, which I'm really pleased about, is they've made this indoor covered area, which is nice for people who are waiting for roller coaster restaurants, because during Scarefest, there's no pre-booking. Literally, you just turn up and queue. So yeah, it can get quite a wait sometimes, and before you'd be standing out in the wet, the wind, the rain. So yeah, it's nice how they've actually put all of this in. So yeah, you can queue undercover whilst waiting for the roller coaster restaurants. All of a sudden it's just gone eerily quiet down here in Forbidden Valley. So quiet tonight at Scarefest. Managed to have a ride on Galactica just, and a final night ride on Nemesis of the night on the front row. How about that? Brilliant. You know what? I've really enjoyed it tonight, doing some more rides, capturing the atmosphere of the park, and I really feel like that's a big part of Scarefest this year. It's the night rides, it's the lighting, it's the audio. I'm so pleased that changed. Honestly, it shows, doesn't it? Alton Towers probably watch our videos, but you know, we are constructive with our feedback. We'll always keep things honest, and that's what Theme Park Worldwide is all about. We're not out there to criticise places, we're out there to have a good time and enjoy it, but also appreciate the fact that, you know, people spend a lot of money visiting these theme parks and attractions. You want to make sure people are having the best time possible, and it's the right atmosphere too. Yeah, in regards to the music, you know, I love a bit of heavy metal, I enjoy that a lot. It just didn't work in the locations that we're playing it around the park, so I'm glad that's been rectified, and it's made it a much more family-friendly atmosphere tonight around the park. This historic theme park, that's the thing, Alton Towers is historic, and that's what it's all about. The beautiful gardens, the Towers ruins, and that beautiful banqueting hall window. Well, it's phenomenal. Yeah, I really enjoyed it tonight. Just walking around, getting the atmosphere. If you want to see the maze reviews, check out the vlog that me and Charlotte filmed from Friday. That was uploaded on Saturday, so only a couple of days ago. Check it out if you've not already seen it. It's just deserted around here, end of the night. If you are coming to Scarefest though, you can exit at the Galactica gate here, so it's ideal. Get your last ride in on Galactica, and most importantly Nemesis, and then you can exit through the gate onto the car park, and away you go. But there we go. Thanks for joining me, Sean Sandbrook, a return visit here to Scarefest, and that leaves me with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. See you in the next video.